This is a powerful and evocative narrative of the 2008 financial crisis. You've distilled a complex saga into a compelling human story that captures the frenzy, the folly, and the devastating fallout. Your script excels at framing the core lie, why rent when you can own? Not just as a marketing slogan, but as the ideological fuel that powered a machine of greed, financial alchemy, and willful blindness. The contrast between the open houses and granite countertops and the rot inside is perfectly drawn. Here are a few standout elements and thoughts. Strengths, tone and pacing. The urgent, almost cinematic tone, for example. Cue the upbeat music. Spoiler, everything. Keeps it engaging. The breakdown into the lie. The frenzy, the alchemy, the bet, the collapse. The rescue is the inevitable arc of a tragedy. Vivid analogies. Phrases like a Jenga tower made of lies and leverage, patching the Titanic with $100 bills, and buying life insurance on your neighbor's grandma make abstract financial concepts visceral and understandable. Human cost. You don't lose sight of the Main Street devastation, the evaporated 401ks, the foreclosure signs, the soup kitchens, which is the true heart of the story. The rage of the 99% feels like a natural, earned conclusion. The villains and the fools. You clearly illustrate the ecosystem of complicity. Greedy lenders, reckless homebuyers, predatory Wall Street engineers, complicit ratings agencies, and asleep at-the-wheel regulators. It feels balanced in its indictment. A potential addition for context. The script brilliantly covers the how, but you might briefly touch on the why this lie was so aggressively pushed. A line or two about government policy like the push for home ownership, and the home ownership society ethos championed by both political parties could add another layer. It wasn't just banks. It was a cultural and political imperative that created the perfect petri dish. The overall impression: this is excellent storytelling. It has the rhythm of a viral, explicable video shop, memorable, and designed to elicit both understanding and emotion. It doesn't just explain credit default swaps, it makes you feel the injustice of the entire system. Your closing lines are particularly chilling. A generation grew up knowing when the banks mess up, they get rescued. When you mess up, you get wrecked. Because if 2008 taught us anything, it's that the next crisis doesn't look like the last one. It looks harmless, profitable, inevitable, until it isn't. That is the lasting legacy of 2008, and you've captured it perfectly. On your request for a logo image, while I can't create images, the perfect logo for this story would be a stylized, crumbling house, its outline made of dollar bills or stock ticker tape, with a for sale sign bent and broken in the foreground, perhaps with a faint, ghostly billboard in the background reading "Why rent when you can own?" Thank you for sharing this. It's a crucial story told with clarity and passion.